I guarantee you, if you're out there long enough and do enough hiking and enough climbing, something is going to happen to you at some point in time that you don't anticipate.
There were definitely a lot of factors that led to us having to be out overnight and to me losing my toes. You know, getting lost, and as much time as we spent and energy that we spent off trail and then getting ourselves back on trail. There was an emergency call box at the lake, and I thought maybe we should use that, but I ignored that idea in my head because I didn't want to, I didn't want to be that person who had to call for help.
We're volunteers, 100% volunteers. We have day jobs and families and whatnot, but we're involved in search and rescue because it's our passion. If we wouldn't respond to a midnight call out for someone who's experiencing hypothermia, then we wouldn't be on this team.
It doesn't bother us at all to get called out on this. We're mountain people. We want to go up there and help our fellow mountaineers, and that's why we're on the team.
While I appreciate people's concern over the inconvenience of search and rescue, I think that's thoughtful. Ultimately, for the sake of the subject and actually the rescuers, calling earlier allows for a better response, perhaps in daylight compared to dark, perhaps in warmer temperatures compared to colder temperatures. If you're so cold that you can't walk, we now have to carry you out, as opposed to coming in and assisting you earlier in the day, and potentially we're able to assist you in walking out.
What we encourage them to do is not to call their parents or their friends, but to dial 911 or text 911. We can pinpoint their location based on that phone call.
We encourage people to call early. We may be able to actually get you back on route if you're off route, or we may be able to walk you through a minor first aid treatment, enough to get you back to camp at a lower elevation where it's not as urgent, maybe get you to a safer location.
The other thing you got to understand, you're going to have to be there for a while. For us to even get to the trailhead on a normal Saturday in the summer could be 2 hours just because of traffic. To get to somebody high on one of the 14ers in Clear Creek, 5 to 6 hours.
One of the things that got us through the night was knowing that Brad's mom would have called search and rescue and that they would come get us. That was like, sort of the bright light that kept us going through the night, was knowing that somebody was going to come looking for us.
If you get yourself in a position where you need a rescue, you should never, ever, ever feel bad about calling for a rescue.
I would never hesitate in a real situation to call search and rescue.